So apparently the camera on my computer, when I'm trying to record a fucking video, isn't wanting to work. So you guys kind of get stuck with the live today. Hi, it's your boy Loki. Yeah, it's a week already. So yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure that that was working. Um, yeah, I was going to do just like a quick flipping update on things and just record a video, then doing like 5 different takes because I always screw up on the first one and a half to 7. So when you do see this shit, hi. Um, yeah, work's been going fun. Um, so I'll probably be off for a couple of days because of COVID related things, not myself, but somebody else. So shit happens. I don't care. I get a day off or two paid. If you haven't guessed, yes, I have been doing my new job. So obviously, I've been living during the day and I haven't had much time to do anything besides go to the gym and sleep and D&D and Lincoln. That's about it. Yeah, I kind of like my new job. They gave me a cool water bottle. If my dog would stop doing what he's doing right now, he's scratching his back against my leg because I'm not paying attention to him. Little brat. He is getting better. Get my cup. 1 second. You little brat. Hey, Zen. You little brat. How do you get a hold of this? I'll never know. Sit. Sorry about that. Apparently, my dog got a hold of something he wasn't supposed to, aka one of my cups. One of my furry friend cups. That one actually needs water, so sorry. Hi, hi, my little dragon buddy. Yes, long time no see. It's been a roller coaster. Um, from losing my mom to losing my rabbit, to losing my uncle to starting a new job to realizing living during the day sucks and I miss my night shifts. But I'm managing because that gives me plenty of time to do other things during the day and actually get somewhat decent sleep. I say somewhat because sleep is irrelevant. Um, like I said, it apparently the camera on my computer is giving me a blank screen, but if I take a picture with it, it shows me. It just won't let me record a video, so I'm gonna have to go in to figure out what's going on with that. It might just need an update on something because it's never done that before. Um, but yeah, I've been working. That is the easiest place to put it. I've been working. Um, I haven't given up knitting, as you can see. I still have projects behind me. I have one in my backpack that I'm making a random scarf that I have no clue what the hell I'm going to do with this scarf. I really don't. I just started knitting it, so I had something to do at work. I'm running out of friends that need scarves that actually use the scarf. I don't have many friends. Uh, well, I do, but you know what the hell I mean. I mean, this is right now the one I'm working on. It's a hodgepodge of different colors. So, yeah. But I did get to do something good. I did get to go to a Ren fair. So that was great. No, just managing as well as I can, taking care of 3 pups, cleaning up. Oh, yeah. Um, that can be a handful. I have one and I want to strangle him, and he's 3. So he has no excuse except for I didn't take him to disciplinary classes. And yeah, I'm using different headphones though too. I just realized that. So my volume and my quality may be a lot different than what everyone was used to. Um, but I did get to go to a Ren fair. That was fun. I got to hold a hawk. Oh, falcon. Um, got to meet some of my clanmates, which is cool, and finished doing blood for the vampires today because I'm horrible at doing my damn blood work my doctor makes me do. And Ben just turned on a light in the kitchen, so now my face is brighter than it was.
Look upon that face.
I have to do a live screen because my camera keeps coming up with a black screen. Yeah, fucking computer technology. I'm gonna have to like Google that shit and maybe YouTube tutorial it. I say YouTube tutorial as I'm talking on YouTube. Yeah, balls. Lols, balls, same things right now. I mean, this is why my streams are never for children. My soon-to-be uncle is going to be starting a dog training facility as soon as he can. All 3 pups. Yeah. Pit bull puppies are adorable, sweet, kind, cuddly, and just dumb land sills. But discipline training is actually a very good thing for all dogs, regardless of what type of dog they are. I mean, we all know my corgi little shit face. I mean, corgi, collie, German short hair, point dumbass, Gorgie. Collie, border collies, they're the same breed. Very subtle. But anyways, fuck you. I miss having pit bulls because they were just stupid land sills that I adore. Oh, but also I'm pretty sure my cats don't miss them. Yes. So the kitchen is like directly in front of me. While they're getting their coffee, I'm getting this shit thrown at me. It's just paper towels that they use to dry their hands off. Oh dear fucking A. But no, I still have an echocardiogram I have to get done, which I can schedule that later on during the week. And as soon as my roommate's COVID test comes back, that means I can go back to work. But I get a small vacation that the work is paying for. And I wanted more days off. Oh, no one is. Oh, yeah. They do get really big, but don't underestimate the females. Because we had a female husky that was supposed to be the small petite. No, she was a fucking tank. She was bigger than most males. So never underestimate the female dogs. Sometimes those bitches get big. And I just made a pun that technically is not wrong. Oh man. But something that I will be doing on live stream this coming Sunday after I get like 2 gallons of oat milk because I'm going to need it. I'm doing something really stupid. I did it last year too, so I'm going to repeat my stupidity and do it with this year's one. This time on it says do not eat if sensitive to spicy food, allergic to peppers, nightshade, and capsaicin. Why the hell is there nightshade in a chip? Might not be a lot of it, but I think that's because of the scorpion chili. But nightshade. Apparently I want to die too. So I'm going to do it. Oh, I found a spot to scratch on their side. Oh, that is so cute. Yeah, I like their chips because I will personally say this one. These are my favorites. I like spicy food if you guys haven't guessed. It may not like me, but I love their food. I love spicy food. There's their burb. The burb. Oh, ah. The burb. They're burb. Yep. Look at the camera. Good boy. So he had an ear rupture. So his ear right here. Yeah. So this one is kind of swollen up and it's starting to go down though. He has to let it go naturally down because I'm not taking the chance of getting him put on steroids because it's not good for small idiots. But yeah. So I've been taking care of that shit. But no, I did the chip last year. I have the video somewhere on my YouTube. Ooh, that actually sounds delicious. And I don't like hot dogs, so that does sound good. But no, I did it last year. I ate the whole chip. I couldn't feel my mouth for like an hour or two. So I feel like it wouldn't be worse than when I go to the dentist. But I couldn't feel my mouth because I'm pretty sure it singed the living fuck out of it. That's the only difference. The dentist just sticks a needle in my mouth and makes it numb. This makes it numb because I'm stupid and put a chip in my mouth. Yeah. And on the back it says, do not eat if sensitive to spicy, allergic to peppers, nightshade, or capsaicin. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck did they put nightshade in a chip? But I'm going to eat it anyways. Yeah, and you can see like all the little scorpions on it. It's because it's blue corn, sunflower, and or sassafras oil, canola, yeah, whatever, Carolina Reaper pepper. I can fucking English. Scorpion chili pepper and sea salt. So it has the Carolina Reaper in it. Apparently, ghost peppers are no longer the hottest bullshit out there. Which I kind of knew. But I'm still going to do this with like a gallon of oat milk next to me. Oh. Dog won't let me sweep their messes. That's the thing is dogs, like when they're puppies, they want to chew on those brooms. Yeah, pepper X's. I haven't heard about that, but I haven't been ballsy enough to try it. I know for the longest time everybody's like, oh, the ghost pepper and whatever. It's like I get like the little mini habaneros, cut them up sometimes and throw them into curry. And those are just delicious. But I have to cut back on cooking spicy stuff because Soren's stomach is sensitive to it, and so is my roommate Josh's. So I can't let Paladin Boy and Soren Boren get sick, and I don't want to tear up Ben's stomach either. So I will just make my hot spicy stuff for myself and kill myself that way because stomach ulcers that I don't have yet. But hey, apparently I have no feeling anywhere else. I wish that was true because if it was, I wouldn't be as sensitive bitch as I am. But that goes for anything else. But no, I'm that person that I will try almost anything once. And apparently I'm doing the challenge again. So I apparently try it twice because this is a whole different chip. The ghost pepper ones, like I've eaten a bag of these to myself before, so that it's nothing new. But yeah, and I am still 100% addicted to like the pineapple kiwi water. I don't know why it's good. Hey, Ben, can you do me a favor? Since you're next to the fridge, can you pull out the pack of steaks? Oh, all three of them. They're in one baggie out of the freezer and put them on the counter so they can thaw. They're black. There's 3 of them all together in one baggie. Yes. Just put those on the counter so they can thaw. What about cannabis? Okay, what about cannabis? Let's see. I mean, As long as my work doesn't test for it, I'm fine. But also to help swelling in my dog's ear because it has CBD oil in it. I got bacon flavored. It's bacon flavored. Actually, what this is it's a CBD concentrated oil. That is coconut based. Coconut oil based. It is actually safe for animals. Only one drop though, at a time because of his size. Uh, it actually is made to help for him reduce the swelling. For me, it helps me not retain as much water, and it helps my swelling in my knee go down. So I like it. But it is freaking it's bacon flavored. I mostly obviously got it for the dog combined, and I did talk to my vet about it first. Um, as for me, that's kind of what I use to knock myself out some nights if I don't want to dream. It's also what I use to help pain control, so that doesn't bother me. Um, kind of, it doesn't. I also live in a state where it's 100% legal. It's just my until it's unclassified with federal, then I can't do any of that stuff because of my job because I can be drug tested at any time. So I have to be careful. Um, but no, I'm a good advocate of yes, that helps. But I'm also a good advocate of if you're on medications like warfarin or any of those others for health reasons, like a large heart and manic depressive PTSD, medication's your best friend. Um, because yeah, I actually had to use one of these, and I am proud to say I take my pills every fucking day because I'm sorry, I like not being a, a ball of emotions. Yeah, most states it is legal more for medicational than it is for recreational. Washington it's recreational and medicational. So I looked out there. Same with most of California and Oregon. Shit, a lot of places. Um, but like I said, luckily for me, it's something that I can use, and I have used it to help with my migraines, which I really haven't had many in a while. Um, but what I do with like the CBD stuff is like with this, I'll put it on food because again, it tastes like bacon. Or put in water, which tastes really weird because bacon flavored water is not as good as you think it would be. For a human, you can have like 2, 3 drops because the serving size is 0.25, which is there it goes. Is just around the beginning of the dropper. So because I can put an entire dropper in mine and I'll be fine. But there's no way that's going in my dog's water. And he knows what it is. He knows exactly what I just opened, and he's down by my side going, "Do I get bacon? Do I get bacon? No, you don't get bacon because you had it earlier in your food." And that's how you know a light just went off. My screen gets darker. Um, but yeah, it kind of helps with depression. It kind of helps with a little bit of everything that goes on. Um, again, I am in a better place than I was at the beginning of the year. Um, I as soon as I can get this camera working, or I might just start having to use them on the Mac, I will be able to do a few of the things. It might be my headset that's causing the camera issue. I will have to play around and try to figure that out. Yes, because I hate to say it, the dogs know what that word is. All dogs do. I would say like all cats know what fish is, but our cats really don't eat fish. So, um, only reason why I have new headphones on is because these are courtesy of my roommate got them for me from work. Work, yeah. So you know that whole thing of being terrified about being on phones all day and dealing with people pissed off because their bill is blah 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 blah. So that phrase, "Why my bill so high?" That is literally how some people say it. I like my job actually. I thought working on the phones was going to stress me out. No, it doesn't. It's actually pretty simple, and it's pretty nice being able to, after I'm done with somebody, I can hang up. Yeah, I have a lot of anxiety, but for some reason, a lot of it goes away when I'm talking on the phone when I'm going over billing systems. I think the only time that I have any problems is when somebody's calling me to either um, deal with they really need something but they don't have the money for it and they're kind of upset, but at the same time they're not taking out on me but they're crying, or when somebody calls because their mother has just passed away and they have to close the account, oh, which is a whole other thing where I have to fill out a ticket and then tell them they have to wait till our a certain team gets a hold of them that actually gets paid to deal with this stuff more. Um, the people who are trying to fix stuff on their account and then just aren't doing good because they just lost a loved one. Um, those are the calls that get to me. The ones I can say that I just look forward to when they hang the hell up are the assholes who call me and get mad because they've missed a bill and all of a sudden it's my fault that they missed a bill. Look, lady, your cable's getting shut off along with your internet because you failed to pay it. It's not my fault that you didn't pay the bill and now your kids can't go to online schooling. Maybe you should have been a responsible damn parent and paid your damn bills. But at the same time, I don't know anything else that's going on through their lives, but I'm pretty sure if you realize your cable bill is over $200 a month, maybe you should get rid of the cable portion and just keep the internet portion. Especially if you know there's going to be a tough time to pay it, and especially if you know your kids are using the internet. I know sometimes cable is the only entertaining for some people, but that's why we do have the internet. Um, I do sympathize and wish I could do more for people who are on fixed incomes, but technically the entire world's on a fixed income. Yes, I have a job, but that doesn't mean I have disposable income. Ooh, that is a better topic to talk about because fuck work right now. I also found out that recently one of my older cousins is Wiccan. Um, ah, well, maybe you should speak to them a little bit because being pagan, being Wiccan, being any of those things, it's kind of cool finding kindred spirits. I mean, yes, most Wiccans do believe in a lot of different stuff than what I believe in, but it doesn't mean I don't like sitting there talking to them. I mean, I like seeing everybody else's point of view. Everyone has something different. I mean, I live with the Christian man, I live with the partial atheist, and I live with Soren. So my life is always interesting. And like 95% of my family is Christian and my Facebook shows it. Yeah, on the other hand, they're 100% like, you go be the weird one, Crystal. And I'm okay with this. Um, his girlfriend is seem to let him speak to any of his family. Okay, one, he needs to get rid of that bitch because she sounds toxic. Two, if he can't get rid of her, he needs to send up smoke flares because that's abusive behavior. Unless there is a downright reason to it, then she shouldn't be doing that because that's kind of psychotic abusive behavior. And if she's manipulating him financially, he needs to find a way to reach out and get away from that person. My aunt's name. Yeah, but the thing is sometimes people don't see it until they listen to a lot of stories online. I listen and read a lot on Reddit. If anyone could ever see my YouTube browsing history, you'll see I listen to a lot of freaking Reddit stories because I don't know why. I used to watch a lot of scary videos, but now I pretty much listen to those. But I mean, maybe in due time he'll be able to get out, but it may take a lot of time for him to. Yeah, that's the fun thing is my name is one of those highly common names, and I'm not afraid to say it anywhere because I'm used to people calling me by my name, or I'm used to people calling me Loki. Everybody at my Starbucks calls me Loki, so it's just a typical kind of thing for me. It's either I get called Crystal, I get called Loki, I get called Greg. Again, watch my Twitch and you'll understand that one. Or I get called Daya, or I get called Southern Family. It's Crystalline. And yes, I have a lot of Southern family. Thank you, Mom. But yeah, things like that. At least he's exploring a spirituality that might help him. Yeah, everybody's YouTube search area history. Yeah, no, they will find you. The FBI knows exactly what videos you watch. I'm pretty sure the FBI agent that go through my stuff is just like, God, she's boring and fucking weird. Weirdo. Can't we just lock up weirdo? Yeah, no, I am weird and I'm proud of it. But yeah, I honestly need to do more things like this when I have free time. And because I'll be off, I'm going to be doing some streaming, more streaming with games. The main streams that I'll probably be working on will probably be on my Twitch, which is linked on here. Yeah, everyone is a proud weirdo, damn it. No, normal is overrated because everybody's version of normal is different. My version of normal is far from what everybody else thinks is normal. I mean, sorry, the ice freezes in this. But yeah, normal is subjective. Just like my diet. But no, I'll probably be doing some gaming on those days that I'm stuck at home. If the test comes back like quickly, then that means I get to go back to work quickly. If not, that just means I get an extra weekend, which is fine. Because Wednesday, today, tomorrow, I'll be definitely off. Friday and Saturday are depending, because Sunday, Monday are my days off. So I've been trying to get as much as I can do, hang out with Soren on Sundays. Mondays, I just try to get stuff done. Which is normal. I'm scratching his chest right here. That's his calming spot, isn't it, baby? So he's like halfway on the camera watching. This is why I don't get anything done. I mean, look at this face. How can anyone say no to this face? He's a good boy. Are you mama's boy? Yes, you are mama's good boy. Yes, you are mama's good boy. Oh yeah, and a funner update. We actually have a pack of raccoons. And I probably shouldn't feed them dog food, but I do. One of them that I do know that actually I sprayed with a spray bottle to try to get him out of the tree to leave. So Cerberus stopped barking. Just patted his stomach where I sprayed him and started using it to clean himself. I dubbed that one named Trashy, and Trashy is my favorite because Trashy would tritter back at me when I'm talking to him. He'll sit there and tritter with me. He's kind of cool. He's very comfortable around people. I don't know if he's a he or a she, so they. We'll start calling Trashy they because we don't know their gender and it's rude to assume their fucking gender of a raccoon. I can't believe I just said that, even though it's probably true. And this is coming from somebody who actually is 100% supportive of people. If you don't know their gender, just call them they. I'm doing that about a raccoon. Well, that shows you how my brain sits with everything. If humans can't have humans deserve equal rights, and so do raccoons. But they need to stop getting into garbage. But that is also why they're called trash pandas, and it makes them cuter. But no, so yeah, he likes to climb one of the trees that's in the back. I would show you which tree, but that is the light coming from outside. So it's bright as hell. And my camera doesn't want to focus on it because my camera is being stupid. I do too. There's a lot of pandas that I want, but all of them are probably dangerous, and half of them have rabies. And then just killing themselves as they're moving around, and yeah. But yeah, we have raccoons. We still have that coyote issue. I'm pretty sure there's deer to go through here again too. Come on, what? Oh, the cereal box didn't open like a normal fucking cereal box. It ripped. And we're adults, damn it. Cereal is everyday food. Oh my god, it's a wild pega. Just came into my chat.
They live.
They do. Yeah, I read that too. And somebody needs to hit me with their new flippin' Discord name. My little pony boy. And I mean, Ben would say the same thing. They're in the background eating cereal.
I'm not eating cereal again. I'm trying to get ready to eat cereal.
Okay, okay, pony boy. I'm still gonna call you that. Yim, I still need your. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong too. So yeah, you know me. I can't pronounce shit. How long have you known me? He doesn't go by that anymore. Jim, yeah. No, he goes pretty much by Jim. Oh, you might have, but your icon is still the horse. Apparently Ben just put cereal in the fridge almost. But no, yeah, I don't know how this up because somebody hasn't sent me anything for a while. Yes, I know this particular boyo in real life, and I haven't been able to talk to them. Yes, you do need to update, my dear boy. That would be fantastic. Because I need to know what's going on because I do miss you and I do miss talking to your dumbass. And just as apparently a lot of people miss talking to my dumbass and watching my videos. But I'm pretty sure what's going on with my camera is probably I've been busy too, is probably the sensor that I have on here that has to be plugged in is probably screwing with it. So I'm going to have to try to figure out why it's blocking it out. Again, Google and YouTube tutorials. Yes, Ben. Are you running away with your Cheerio chocolate cereal?
No.
Yeah.
We'll go eat and watch something for like the last hour and a half before I have to work.
What's in a server? What's in the server? Let's see. I have a lot of different servers. Yeah, and I don't even have the car, so let's see. When was the last time I actually went to my server? Oh yeah, it was earlier that day. Okay, so I still have my Discord server. It's actually in the description. Yeah, that just means I'm gonna have to change your Discord name too. No, you're sticking with Select Meals Love Child. That will always be yours. Horse or that horse, you don't have to be. Forgot that's actually what I put your name under in there. Well, it's better than what some people I have named before. Yes, I actually do have a Discord server. I kind of forget to tell people that. The Discord server that I do have is Loki's Witch, and it's also linked in the thingy down below in the description whenever that does pop up. I don't know where it is on here because my screen's a whole lot different than normal. But you can also find it in any of the other ones. My friend Zach swore off of Marvel movies because of that Thor. Apparently, it's more true that it's more true than we realize. Um, sorry, I was reading something in my server. Well, it doesn't matter. Fat Thor is awesome because it highlights issues, and technically, Thor was a chubby boy. Um, wait a minute. Wait in mind. Oh, and yours. Okay, which one of yours? Because I have on your end. Let's see. Go down here. I have Wickedly Gay, and I have your Wicked Coven one, and I think that is the. I thought I had one more of yours. Okay, I'm gonna have to show this real quick. Yeah, it won't let you post the code there. Let's see. Wait, whose server is this one? Oh, that's Brandon's. Servers, I swear. Okay, I'm just gonna get that one. Oh, thank you. I shall add you as soon as my damn thing lets me highlight you all the way. There it goes. Okay, let's just do the old-fashioned way, and Chris will actually type something. Cerberus Hades, stop it. Cerberus, come here. There we go. All right, I sent you that there, my dear boy. Yeah, because I have like 2 of your older servers still. There's a lot of freaking servers I'm part of that I don't even realize at the time. Online friends. Yeah, Discord is one of those things that I have so many that it's not funny. I'm in an Among Us server that we never freaking use. And Dead by Daylight. Oh, so you give up ownership on those ones? Ah. So right now, the what are you trying to get a hold of? Get over here now. But no, let's see. So you gave them up out of sheer spite. Who did you give them to? Cerberus. Oh yeah, I know that you deleted the old account. Okay, so Soup has them. Okay. Yeah, that was my worry about that with who would get those. That actually probably might be easier. So yeah, it's just a lot of things I have not checked in a while because I have a lot of places muted because I have so many servers going on. Um, okay, yeah, as long as you trust her, that's what matters. Because honestly, as long as it's somebody that you trust, that's all that matters in the end. Okay. Yeah, he's being a runny little brat. I gotta see what he's trying to get into because he keeps going after something. Hold on. Okay, Bubba. Since you are being a brat, what are you trying to get a hold of? What are you so desperate on getting that is over here? That you're not allowed to have? Oh, oh my God. You love Odin's ball sack. Why are you over the gate? Yeah. Okay, so I found out what he was doing. His squeaky toy and rope toy were over the gate where he couldn't get to them. And yes, I did yell for the love of Odin's ball sack. This is why I don't do chick kids shows. Because I am a rainbow of fucking words. Um, no, honestly, this was supposed to be a small little update on everything, but no, this is more like a fuck it. I'm chatting with whoever comes in my chat and talks to me because I love you guys and I've missed people. And I'm trying to make sure I jump in between. Finding a good group for Among Us is like finding a golden needle in a haystack. You're going to get stabbed by something. And it may not be a needle, and it may end up giving you some kind of tetanus, and you might want to get that looked at because you don't know where that needle came from. Because I never said what type of needle it was. Oh, I know what you worked in. Ha This is what I do for a living. Hi, thank you for calling Spectrum. This is Crystal. How can I help you today? In that sickly sweet voice. Because, yeah, I like working on the phones for a cable company. Hey, it pays really good. It actually is very lethargic. Um, so for me, it's, huh. Oh, I completely understand that you're upset about your bill. Let's take a look at this bill and find out if we can easily see what we can lower or what rates we can find that might fit you better. I understand that you'd like your cable turned back on, but until you pay the past due amount of $273, yes, somebody did call about that, there's no way that I can turn it back on. I do understand it just got turned off today, but that's because you hit the mark. No, I can't do it for a half payment. I do understand that frustration, but if you do want to turn your cable off, I can also get you over to our cancellation department. Give me one moment as I sent you there. If somebody asks for attention or cancellation, I have no problem sending them there, especially if they're past due. Okay, go clean up the puppers. Um, Puppies are messy little beans, but no, yeah. So I have fun being an asshole nicely. That I can purely say if you have a past due balance and you're calling and you demand retention, they're not going to give you a discount. They're going to turn everything off. I love them. Woohoo! That's always kind of fun. I mean, Barnes and Noble is a bookstore of doom, so you can guarantee that it's like, wait, you work where books are. Um, but no, I have Sunday, Mondays off, so if I have time on Monday, I'll come by and pick on you. If you're there, because I normally don't get off work until about, if I'm lucky, 6. Um, but right now I'm supposed to be quarantining myself. Just until Josh's results come back. He's probably fine. Um, I always could. Um, oh, honey, you are all the chaos, and you know this. Oh, at the same time, I don't know. As of lately, I've noticed if I'm doing a dual stream, he just hasn't been on in a while. Ah, it's perfectly fine. Like I said, it also depends on the days of the week for me as well. I know you will, and I'm not a coward. I am a I'm a brat. That's what I am. Oh damn, it is still bleeding. Um, I did blood work today, but I could easily do it. Yes, but at the same time, I don't know if Discord will let me do that. I don't know how the voice chat works with Discord and this anymore because fucking. Let me find out. Yeah, good idea. Fuck it. Where the hell are you? Okay. I'm gonna call your ass. I'm about to do it. I'm doing it. I did it. Brat. Hey, you call me a coward and then you go quiet on me. I don't know how well it's coming over on my audio on YouTube. Okay, let's. Dude, what the fuck do you think I've been doing? I say shit all the time. Okay, so I can half hear you on the stream when you are on the stream, um, which is fine. It's just the background noise. It's just how I guess they do it now. But eventually yeah. Eventually they might get it where I can freaking do one of those damn live stream from something else and have friends in on it. Because nice. That Nice. That's nice. And it's good to actually hear that you're okay because I haven't got any texts from you. I didn't get very much from Discord from you. I've been worried about you, boy. Which is perfectly fine. Woohoo! I'm sorry. Actually, working with food is fun. Um, and hopefully you don't have to be around them very often. So that's the upside. Oh, that's fine. I'm eating wheat thins and cheese, so diets. Good. As your as a big sister, I'm happy that you're on those. I mean, I've been taking my crazy pills. No, literally, I'm on warfarin, so I'm taking a crazy pill. It's actually been helping a lot. Good. Those things are freaking awesome. I am so proud of you. That makes me very happy. I get to see mine on Monday, and at the same time, I also have a group therapy that is part of my brain says it's pointless because I already know these mechanisms, but I'm still doing it because my doctor says I need to. Oh yeah, the group therapy is the doctor says I need to. My actual therapist, I'm doing because I want to. Um, but also because they did diagnose me fully with PTSD. So it's on paper now. I have a lot of stress related PTSD, mostly from my past. Um, Trauma based, which is great. But mine's kind of a mix of both. Adulthood doesn't help. Um, but my dad also, I've been talking to him a lot more lately, and which I need to anyways because I love my dad, and he's the only parent I have left, which is fine because not everyone's family is the greatest. I mean, there are some people in my family I'm like, how are we related? And then there are some people in my family that I'm like, yeah. Like I said, with some people in my family, I'm like, I know why we're related. Other people's like, how? And of course, squeaky bone. Yeah. So I was about to ask, how is yeah, that's the good thing about pitties and dogs. Normally, as long as they have one ear, they can hear out. They're fine. Um, it, Cerberus had a ruptured vessel in one of his ears. It kind of did the whole swelling up thing. Yeah. I if I take him to the vet to get Lance, the problem with that is it's going to be painful for him. He's going to be on antibiotics and steroids. I'm not putting this ballless wonder on steroids. Um, because I already knew what it was like on higher ones. Let's see. Hello, Angel. Uh, and hey, Draggy. Draggy is back. Um, well, Dragon. Zeph. As soon as I opened the door, the puppies sprinted out across the street. Yeah, dogs will do that. That is why I do not let my dog have a certain area when I know a door is going to get open because he's an asshole.
Yeah. Jasper doesn't go out. Is what I'm believing.
Oh, at least Jasper is smart. You've met. He's smarter than what I have.
I'm sure Sir Bruce is probably smarter.
That's debatable. Ask Ben. Ben will say that's debatable.
But here, that's an update of the characters that I think we do.
Ow!
Also, I could actually explain the Discord situation now.
Oh, that is awesome. You're a fluffy lizard.
So, yeah,
Okay.
very cool.
Yay.
Okay. So somebody called. I was really just vibing with my friend Stu and my friend Krupke. And I was watching Krupke draw, right? And we're just relaxing, we're just vibing, we're gonna AFK. I can't get back to the next score for some reason. This thing is being deactivated. I'm like, that's weird. And I did more like digging and everything. Come to find out, somebody falsely reported on a Discord account for bullying, harassment, or being part of the server for that kind of stuff. So basically, guilt by association is kind of bullshit too.
Yeah, so basically if they went after that server so you got hit by it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, this is bullshit. And I was fighting with them for a couple of days, and finally I said, as far as I know, I've never done anything like that with this account.
You can look back in the history.
Yeah, I went through the history and everything. And I was like, also, not only that, but they said, hey, the details of what you did should be in the first email we sent you. I'm like, this is all I got. I didn't get anything explaining anything whatsoever.
Yeah.
So do you have proof of your accusations against me?
Yeah, and if there's no proof, they technically shouldn't have taken away your Discord.
Yeah, and after I challenged them, basically, they said, oh, after further evaluation, we are going to give you your account. We're going to reactivate your account because technically it didn't break the OS, but if you do it again, basically.
Just for being in a server where somebody was being a jackass.
I'm assuming, but we think it was actually targeted attack.
Considering that it was listing more than just that one server, the people, whoever did it, it may have been multiple people going after you, just reporting you. Because if you have Nitro, you can change your Discord number.
I had a Nitro, but I'm not going to get it yet. No.
Not after this, I wouldn't if I were you.
No.
But what I'm saying,
so after I brought a bot into my account.
which bot was it? The only bots I really use is the Mary bot because I mean that one's fun.
Hydra.
Yeah, that one is actually a few people have reported that one as a bug. That is one of the hacker bots.
Okay, yeah, so that's who else is it?
Yeah. Which server was that one in? Because
Oh, it's in a private server.
okay, yeah. That is one of the bots that I can tell you. is not one that you want around. Um, okay.
But no, after all that, and after college, basically, they gave me my account back. After I got it back, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I just keep it.
Which is fine. It actually shows that that account is still like on the list, is not deleted, but
No, it's for the list to be deleted.
okay, good. But no, I don't.
It'll be deleted.
Yeah, I don't blame you after that. So it was. So one thing that you can do is at least you know it wasn't. It was because of a bot. Um,
Well, we don't fully know that could be, but a part of me feels like it might have been a targeted attack. It's such a big target that could be a heart attack because of the fact that my family knows my old sister.
that could have been something too. And like I said, if anyone who has Nitro, they can change their name at any time along with the number behind it. Um, because I think at one point, let me take a look at mine. Yeah, I actually changed mine to 1219 when I got Nitro because my original number I didn't like, and 1219 was a joke between me and a couple of other people. Um,
Yeah.
so I ended up changing it to that, and because people can do that, make an account, put it on Nitro, change everything on it, and then make fake stuff for people.
But let people know.
Okay. Because that
Also,
is,
you know,
yeah, I know Sippy.
so, you know,
Yeah. Like I said, that was one of the bots on a list that I've read recently that has been known for being almost like a hacker bot.
yeah, so that's why I told her, hey, do this so it doesn't target anybody else. And she said, okay.
Yeah.
I
Groove.
did hand her ownership of it.
Yeah. Because your Wicked Coven I'm still in, along with the Wickedly Gay. Those are the two I was still in. Because I believe you fully deleted that one that you were having that story going through. Because I don't see it anywhere on my list anymore, and I was enjoying reading that one. Thank you very much. Yes,
I'm still working on it.
I know, but the server's gone.
I'm gonna take a new one later.
You better, you whore. Yeah, I say that with love.
I'm still working on it.
Aren't you broken at Joe?
I guess you'd say on it. I played Yu Hayashida, but basically I am now addicted to drawing through as a lava monster. I love this. It's great. I gave the top hat.
Oh.
From here.
So
Zero has top hats now.
yeah. So the problem with me
Not
is,
my dad.
well, the thing with me is
God.
the reason why I actually have Nitro still. I will be you, Dad. I have the daddy hat, but the reason why I still have Nitro is because one, I forgot to turn it off. Two, I'm boosting two servers I like to be in. One of them is just so I can have like the ridiculously fun stickers. Because something about Aizen sipping tea is awesome. Um, uh, so that's kind of the only reason why I do that. And right now I'm in the beta for the beta on Discord where I can go in with if I'm in any server and um in those servers I can actually change what my icon looks like and not go by the normal picture I have. Like in like in my Loki's Witch server right now, I have a really pretty artsy picture I found that I have as my icon. But if I click over to my server with my friend, that's my roleplay server with her, I click on that, and my icon there is of my character Skylar and Luna.
Yeah.
If I go over to the Safe Haven one I'm in, it's of Guess looking like a little Hope, but that's normal. Yeah,
right now, it's more just Caitlin. Oh no, I ought to eventually close it over there.
oh no.
Uh, oh no. She's gonna fight me. um, uh, Grumpy to Caitlin. And I have actually been working on our diligence.
Yeah,
So like we've been heavily working on that as well.
which is good.
We were just taking a hiatus from it because of life. Like she just recently left her job from Fred Meyer. Been working on getting a state job. Her mom went to the state, so she has connections. I just started working, so
Yeah,
like there's just a lot going on for like both. So we're just kind of taking our time and we're not thinking about making it a semi-monthly thing.
which is perfectly fine. I mean, I'm working on the first chapter of a book that I'm writing with my best friend, because it's our role play,
That
and
we're working on.
yeah, for me, it's just we're working on it, because we're still partially in the planning stage, because it's pretty much taking our normal role play that we used to do since high school, tweaking it up and actually making it into a novel. The first book is going to be through the eyes of Justin. Um, and I still got to look up to see if there would be a copyright issue with EverQuest, if we use the name Mayon Miss Moore. Um, but at the same, yeah, but I got to check to find out if why. But I got to find out if there would be copyright issues for using that name, even though it has nothing to do with that world. It's just the same name.
Yeah.
If so, we can easily just tweak it in our book. That's not a problem.
I forgot you did that.
Yes, send that to Zach and scare them.
I almost thought there was something like a shop.
Send it to Ben, and all I'll hear will be screaming from their room. It'll be great.
I'm not friends with them on else.
Well, one,
Have
you need to add the bitch. Mao. Oh, you're going to grab your shoes. Oh yeah, Ben has to get ready to go to work. So they just brought their bowl into the kitchen. Um,
but I just realized I should probably not.
or you have this beautiful piece of technology with numbers in it.
Yeah, I should probably just do that. I have an old account.
We
Can I get access to the server?
That might be smart, dumbass. Oh.
Casually going up the shop, like, can I get back in your server?
Okay, I am surprised that my stuff wouldn't be shunned from normal society there, my dear little dragon boy friend, because
Very close.
yeah, I mean, here's my problem. We had to change a lot of the stuff that would normally be considered incest to something else. So that's been fun. Uh,
Ew.
but vampires, technically, that doesn't count. Um,
Ew.
we started this in high school, okay? It was like, why are we shipping these characters? They're like second, third cousins. I mean, technically, they're not brothers, but they were raised by the same person. Because how we actually, not technically by blood. Um, but no, I know, I'm sorry. But one of the things that we did actually go through is our version of Cain and Abel is they're actually friends and not siblings. And they're elves, and one's like a fallen angel vampire king lord. He's the start of the vampires. And Abel is just like this fluffy potato. that is the reason why there's were creatures. His bloodline is why there's wares. And I do have an actual one of my characters, his name is Daniel. He I think he was a chinchilla. I think he was a chinchilla because he's small and adorable and just no, he's a bush baby. That's what he is. He is a were bush baby. His occupation is psychologist because nobody knows that he's a were bush baby. So imagine that in like the Kranos huge monstrous form. So it's about the size up to somebody's leg. It's a ferocious bush baby. Yeah. There is so many things that we have gone through that we're that we have that we've looked at. They were like, why are we doing this to ourselves? And it's like because we can. And the only thing I can think is we probably need a lot of help.
My tablet on my Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi on my tablet died. I'm sorry that happened.
It happens.
But no, I don't know if you're with my joke.
Which one? I don't think I have.
You were talking about your character, Big Daniel, and I'm like, oh, Daniel.
I heard part of it.
Oh, that you the invite to the den.
Okay. That's good, because the Ben will need that. So, if you guys don't know what a bush baby is, they're just like this tiny little thing. And
The baby bush.
I wish. It's not related to George Bush. I promise you.
No, it is. Stop yelling for the audience.
Yes, us furries always need a little bit of help. Probably more help than we probably would naturally get. And I just joined this, so what am I going to do with myself?
Hell.
Now let's
The
see.
server is hell.
Oh come on. Then I'll just put Azul's picture as my picture. Fuck it. Screw it. There we go. Yeah, I'm just keeping it as legendary for right now. But no, oh, where is the... So I want you to sit there and imagine this creature I'm putting in your DMs as a were creature.
No.
Exactly.
No, I'm just saying no because I'm pretending that never existed.
Bush babies are adorable.
I'm about to post something first. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Look, I have seen a lot of bad things in my life, dear boy.
All I'm gonna say is go look up Alex's life.
No, I'm not gonna look now.
Yeah, do it. No, he's cursed.
I'm not
If you
gonna.
want absolute... Okay, no, if you want absolute curse,
I don't
block them down.
I don't have enough sage for this.
No. You don't have enough for sage. You don't have enough sage for Sean Shiplock.
Nope.
I have interacted with him. He has said some very cursed things to me.
I don't have enough sage for this bullshit.
Well, they were making a joke, and I had a picture of a fedora. I'm like, you dropped your crown king, and he goes, oh, thank you, Lizzie.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And I was like, it's the fedora, the Lord.
ladies and gentlemen, this is the dweeb scaly furry known as the boy. You'll be the boy for now on.
Here, no, there you go.
Why am I even going to click this? Can somebody give me a good reason not to?
It's me.
Hey, demons, it's your boy.
Look at him.
I did.
So,
Can I?
yeah, that's the back.
Yes, because I
Yeah,
also.
put the eyebrows back.
Yes, please.
There you go. They're back. For context, I sent Goku from Demon Slayer without eyebrows.
He needs his eyebrows. That's the only time he looks good. Besides when he was covered in blood.
Why are we for Red Goku like that? He deserves better.
Well, apparently his death didn't say so.
Spoiler.
Hey, people come on here, they're dealing with this shit because I also watch Beastars and have read part of the manga.
Spoilers for us. People who haven't watched already yet.
You
I had to do what I did with Demon Slayer that I did with Doro, like so badly because like
mean Fangasm?
I'm so obsessed with it.
You know that
Sign up on Facebook.
that actually is kind of cool with the an auto I cannot pronounce the name of that damn lizard.
Cheetah
No,
or Titan.
no, in my freaking chat. You can cut off it like its tail grows back. An axolotl or
Yeah.
yeah, those little things. Yeah,
Axolotls are technically salamanders.
and they're awesome. They lose a leg, they regrow it.
No. Here's a fun fact, actually, because I did this research out of curiosity. The lizard that the character Kaiman head is based off of, the Kaiman lizard, actually has their tail actually does grow back.
Yeah. There are some lizards where that does happen. Some reptiles do that.
Kaiman,
Komodo, no, not Komodo dragons.
dragon.
Yeah, they do.
No, Komodo,
Uh,
but their
It becomes a stub. They become stubbers.
cute.
Stubbies.
I like lizards.
I know, honey. I know.
What furry is lizard?
As I,
He's a lizard right now. Look, you haven't talked to me for a year. This is what you deal with.
yeah, good point. And no, lizard is not euphemism for anything. Before anyone asks.
Lizard. This boy.
God.
Him. Lad. The absolute unit himself. All I was gonna say is, if you guys go to my Twitter, I'm not a part of this. You put yourself in
Yeah.
a situation.
Yeah, the axolotls are actually the only ones that can grow back organs.
Yeah.
That's why I honestly think more research to be done to figure out how to actually grow people's organs that way.
Not to bring religion into this pistol, but I'm sending you a picture of you.
Oh God, is it Jesus lizard? Please say it's Jesus lizard.
No.
No, why would you do this then?
Oh, exploding.
Oh my God. Obi-Wan Kenobi is somebody's Jesus, yes, but he's not the Jesus.
Might be.
Hmm. That last fact about them smelling like a person, I never knew. But apparently somebody's a Jedi in this chat. It's an actual religion. Look it up.
Yeah, it is. I know.
So is the Matrix has an actual religion attached to it as well.
Did you know that that the Matrix is a trans allegory?
Yeah, I just realized I need to redye my hair because I'm seeing some grays. Um,
I like how you completely ignored what I said.
I know for good reasons because as much as everyone loves the Matrix movies, I freaking hate them. I
know,
never-
that's the thing.
I never really got into them. I understand what they're for and all that,
I
but
didn't care
it's
for them either. I just thought that was cool.
it was.
I thought it was neat.
It is a neat fact about them. It was just really hard for me to get into them. It's like
Don't
it's
listen to Keanu Reeves. He's a good boy. Protect him.
yeah, he needs protected. But I mean, it's like when Soren has issues watching The Princess Bride. It's just not the type of movie that I like. So it's perfectly normal. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, um,
for them, The Princess Bride was just way too slow burning.
yeah. For me,
I love it
there
though.
are some things I still can't bring myself to watching again.
Yeah.
Like a certain cock waffle.
Well, it will still take time and a lot more therapy.
Well, it's not just that, but I'll be able to do about it later.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, but I still need to get a hold of one of my friends to give them the baby blanket. God, there is so much things on my list of shit Crystal needs to do. It's not funny. I have to send out a package. I've been lazy, and everybody on my YouTube channel knows this because I haven't been posting shit or doing crafts. I mean, I think the paintings are the last shit I did. But I just honestly, it's the motivation to be able to do stuff when you're fighting depression, when you're fighting anxiety, when you're fighting not crying like no tomorrow. Okay, I did the fairy box, and then I did the "Can We Not Be a Dick" one, and then I did the video about Kazi. And before you ask, no, I am not over losing my rabbit. Uh,
Oh, that's news to me. Like, I haven't just left
He-
the channel in a while. Sorry.
he passed away. He was going on 9. He was an old boy, so he was in that age category for his type of rabbits to pass. But
I'm sure he knows who he was like.
oh yeah, the little fucker was fat on yogis. Are you kidding me? But no, I had noticed.
I'm not ready for Jasper.
I-
You're not allowed. You're not allowed, Jasper.
I'm not ready for anyone else. If anything else, it would be my cats first. Unless Cerberus decides to eat something he's not supposed to. But no, this
I'm
is
sober.
Kazi. This is his box. Until I can get when I get Mom's altar up, I'm gonna also do a small pet altar. For him, and I found it was very suiting that they did kind of put him in a brown black bag because he was a black bunny. But my vet also included this with it. Is there's something missing in my home. I feel it day and night. I know it will take some time and strength before things feel all right.
Alright. Okay.
But just for now, I need to mourn. My heart, it needs to mend. Some would say it was just a pet. I know I've lost a friend. Yeah, it gets me every time. Fuck you.
What's anyway?
But it was his actual vet is the one who gave me the box because he was a exotic animal, so he literally always had one specific vet. And they were the one that handled everything with him.
Yeah.
They also the entire vet clinic passed around a card and signed it because all the nurses knew him because he was one of maybe 5 rabbits that they got to see yearly. So they knew Kazi. They knew him as the little the bunny who literally walks in on a leash. I would normally when I would take him in, he would either be in his small carrier or I'd have him in his harness and leash. As for the Twilight movies, I have to watch them with Soren, and I'm going to be stoned as fuck. So we'll just say that much. Um, but it was hard for me and Soren because this was our first fur baby together. Um, we have decided though that we're when we get a house, we will get a couple more bunnies. But we're getting two just so we can have Mayhem and Destruction, and I'm probably going to name them Mayhem and Destruction. But the kicker is we had just bought him his new hutch, and a day he had it for literally a month before he passed.
I mean, at least we have to be comfortable.
Oh yeah, he loved his new hutch. And the only time I noticed something was wrong was right before bed that night. I came out before going to bed. I leaned down. I was petting him, and I noticed that he wasn't eating his yogis, or his food because we normally have to refill his water bottle at least twice a day because the little fucker has something about water, kind of like the dog does. And I noticed that I noticed that he hadn't been drinking, and I picked him up. I was checking on him. He was perfectly fine. He was being his normal kind of bunny self. He would take the yogurt from me and put it down. He didn't want to eat it, so I figured he was saving me for later. And I loved on him, cuddled him, told him I loved him, and we gave him little snuggles and kisses and whatnot. And I put him back in his room, and then when I found him just curled up.
Aww.
So he had passed during the night. So it was kind of one of those gut punches. And hello, Leon. But it was a gut punch. I ended up wrapping him up in a towel. Soren can't do dead anything, so I made them stay in the room because I cleaned him up. I wrapped him up in a towel, and I put him in a little box that we had, and so I sacrificed one of our towels, which was perfectly fine. And then when we got to the vet, they asked me if I wanted the towel in the box back, and I said no. So yeah, that ended up. It was a hard day. So when I called out of work and they asked, "Are you all right?" and I told them what happened, the next words out of my boss's mouth was, "Sweetie, no. You take the time you need." Because she had just lost her cat, apparently, without me. I didn't know this. 2 weeks prior, and she's had a cat her whole life, and she hadn't got a new one yet. And she's like, "It's weird." She's like, "I need a cat." She's like, I can't do it. I have to get a new cat, even though it's going to kill me later on.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I can't. I'm not emotionally ready when it comes to Jasper.
No one ever is emotionally ready with anyone. I wasn't ready for Cosmosis. Obviously, I'm still not. I will definitely not be for Cerberus. I will definitely not be for Persephone or Freya. And I definitely will not be for even Edgar. And he's not even my cat. He's Ben's.
Yeah, and I know for a fact you won't even be ready for Jasper either.
Nope.
Because you know Jasper for almost that's like pretty much like the minute I adopted him. You've met him and everything. You've known him.
I've known him since you got him.
Described.
Yeah, since he was a fucking beanpole of a dog. Now he is a potato of a dog. No. That's not a sausage, sweetie. That's a land seal. Okay, no, he's a land walrus. He's one step away from being a land hippo. Boy. Okay, he's a hippo. Boy needs a diet. I know, so it's technically Cerberus, and he's 45 pounds of tank.
Jasper is 75 pounds of fat.
Come here, Bubba. Nope. Yeah.
Jasper started doing this thing where when he wants that, like I've noticed, like sometimes I'll just do it to annoy him, but he actually started to like it.
Boyo. Yeah, who I told him to text you because he had to make a new Discord.
I know.
I love your pins, by the way. The big I'm my COVID vax I'm COVID 19. Yeah, it's like right there on your tip.
Yeah.
It's in the perfect eyesight too.
Okay.
I'm trying to read the other one above it, but I'm not wearing glasses.
Says nose in.
Nice.
Not that anybody follows it, so I've gotten to the point that if you're gonna be a dick noser with a mask, you deserve to catch COVID and fucking die. That just makes me excited.
I love you.
That's gay.
Okay, come on. My entire household's gay except for Josh.
That's so... No.
Yep. Hippo dog rights. The little pity I got is named oh yeah. So Dragon in the chat, he's taking care of 3 pit bull puppies.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're terrorizing the living daylights out of him. Soren's not home. That wasn't Soren, that was Ben. Soren's at work. Yeah, they're getting ready to go to work because I don't have a car because Soren has car. Josh and I carpool to work because we work at the same place now. Again, but if he stays there for like, I think it's 6 to 9 weeks, I get $300 because I technically recruited him by just saying, "Here, apply here." You'll be sitting at a computer dealing with people on the phone. Which I'm remarkably really well at. I know I'm gonna probably end up talking to my dad more about after everything settles, after our wedding, and after we get stable again. About I get a little bit more experience with on phones. I may be switching to being a dispatch person for his boss's trucking company. Which is fine because that means if I get a call from him, I can talk to him more on the radio, unless I actually have to do my job, and my job would be talking to Amazon and telling them, no, I need to bobtail my driver out. So either you get that trailer ready or you're not getting it delivered. Ow! Bezos. But yeah, look or not. I will have to look into that. But no, yeah, I'm going to be looking into that a little bit more because more time being able to talk to my dad, the better. But in October, October is going to be a very busy month for me, and not just because of Samhain or anything like that. Right now, I'm still looking. I need to deal with payday loan bullshit. I need to deal with how much something is going to cost me to do. And there's no way in hell this would get here in time. So I'm just going to save that in my bookmarks and boom, make that tab go away. But I either have to find a dress I can get sent here in less than 2 weeks, or one that I can fit into that's around here that actually looks half fucking decent. Because there's no way I'm getting married in bullshit nothing.
Yeah, I don't have anything nice.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, Soren still has to get a nice outfit. Basically, it's just going to be a small ceremony. My dad is an ordained minister. Thank you, internet. So he's gonna end up marrying us. It's pretty much just gonna be us and a couple of close people that I know are vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. Yeah, a lot of my friends and family are vaccinated because we're not dumb. I mean, I work with a bunch of dumb people, and I still wear my mask at work, and You want to know the?
Oh, sure.
I technically don't have to, but I do. Bye, Ben. Be safe.
I bet.
Um,
Leon, when it comes to the thick Thor for God of War, as someone who works with him, I would amazing. Yes, him.
Yes, Thor is amazing as a dummy thick Thor, and this is a mask I wear at work.
That's amazing.
I actually have another one that's kind of moons and stars and whatnot, but this is my favorite one. I also have a Dragon Ball Z Capsule Core one. I have one that has Resident Evil on it, Umbrella Corporation. I have one that says Love Wins on it, and it's a dripping rainbow. I have another one that's supposed to be a glittery rainbow. Um,
I have quite a few.
so do I. I have way too many. I miss my cat one.
I started using other ones because the one I usually would wear, it has weird scents in it, and it kind of prevents me from breathing properly because I have sugar ones. And the one I've been mostly wearing is my Tanjiro mask. It's just his pattern on from his Yokota or his coat
Ah.
on a mask. I do have other. Oh no, yeah, no.
When it comes to Thor, when it comes to Thor being fat, Thor was a chubby man. Yes, he was built like a god, but at the same time, he was a thicker person. May that be with muscle or may that be in the gut, but Thor was a very thick kind of guy. Odin actually was more of a beanpole.
Muscular, chubby.
Yes, he actually is what technically what a dad bod is supposed to be.
And he has.
He doesn't have that six pack.
Yeah. But
Unless he
unless
flexes.
has yeah. Unless he has the. He may have the dad bod, but he definitely has the dad energy as well.
Yeah, and the thing about Thor is, yes, he can come in many shapes and forms. It doesn't matter if it's, oh, that's not realistic or that's not even canon. Who the fuck cares? It's a comic book. It's a video game. They don't care. You're still worshiping them, you dumb fucks. You're giving them media. You're giving their old myths light by speaking of them. That's what gives a deity and a god power, is speaking of them, is believing in them and seeing them in different writings in different ways. It doesn't matter how the fuck they look. Loki could be dancing around in a fucking tutu. But you're thinking about it now, aren't you?
So,
You're thinking about it. Yeah, he probably would. But yeah, do I think Loki had magnificent black hair and was Tom Hiddleston? No, I know better, but it still doesn't matter. He is a ginger, yes, but at the same time, I do like Marvel's way of Loki, and I did like how they did some of the stuff in the Loki series. So there's that. Loki,
what I know is Loki
yeah.
has like his depiction in Marvel as well. I
It's
could be wrong. You work with him
Yeah.
more than I do, obviously,
honestly,
and he's not around for very
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
honestly, a lot of deities don't care how you depict them as long as you don't depict them as jackasses that they're not. Yes, Thor could be a jackass, and that's one thing that is true. Odin could be a jackass. I mean, have you not read half the shit that he says to people? Loki, on the other hand, Loki is Loki. End of story. Sif can,
No, it is a-
yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if you look at, I'm sorry, Egypt, the Egyptian gods. I mean, one of my favorite books, the Iron Druid series. One of the things that they do in it for Bass is Bass actually has a book that, unless you're a follower of it, when you open it, all you hear is cats screeching and howling, and you look around you, and it's like a violent cat orgy all around you if you're not a follower or priestess of Bass. Poor Atticus.
Great.
but it's pretty much the nickname of this book that Atticus gave it was called Good Kitty because it was her Bass's sex cult, which was an actual thing.
Yeah.
I wish I was kidding.
No, we're not.
We're not.
Not strictly. This is a real thing.
Anubis is actually one of the most tamest ones that you will think of when it comes to this kind of stuff. Ra and Set were both assholes, and they know it.
No. Like, Rob will deny it. He's like, no, I'm nice. That's like, no, I'm no more legit.
I said they know it. I said they know it, but they won't admit what. But he won't admit it.
Oh, no, yeah, Rob won't admit it.
No.
That was, he knows he's an asshole, and he's crazy.
As a joke, he has a pin that says "I'm an asshole. Ask me about it."
I actually have animations in the set and on my backpack if you like to see, like, you have the God Power God and anime on your side.
Exactly.
Who lets you talk?
Exactly. And honestly, when it comes to any depiction of when it comes to any depiction of any of the gods, as long as you're not doing it distastefully, as long as you're not doing it as an insult, they really don't give a fuck. And that
Hera is a different story. I know someone who works with Hera. The depiction of her in God of War.
a lot of people do. That's when it comes to Hera, the one thing I highly hated about Disney's Hercules was how they depicted her.
Mm-hmm.
They got her better in the Percy Jackson series.
Yeah.
Even the TV series Hercules was a little iffy, but I will admit Percy Jackson got her a lot better because where she was shallow and wanted the perfect family, poor Hephaestus.
Yeah.
She was also very vindictive, but even in the end, she does love Zeus, even if she wants to beat him with a 2x4.
Oh yeah, no, it's still like that to this day, and not only that, but like if you dare insult her husband, she will receive it.
Yeah. So the funny thing about Zeus is some of the depictions that you will find of him is he constantly has a boner, which is kind of funny. And
Yeah.
if you look at the Zeus versus Jupiter, you do see where they are the same, but they actually do have a lot of differences. Like Jupiter is a lot more refined about what he fucks, where Zeus just don't care. It's with all of them.
At least Zeus understands the concept of consent.
Not really. But the thing is it's kind of, if you notice, a lot of those things get overlooked. It's one of the things of back then that wasn't a thing, and you can tell it by the myths. There was a lot of things today that we look at. They're like, oh my god, how could they get away with this? Back then they didn't. I hate to say it, people didn't fucking care. And that's how a lot of people live their lives. Stuff that we view today as horrible, and how the hell was just another Wednesday for them. I hate to say it. A lot of the laws that we have now against, oh god, this is going to sound horrible. This is why my shit gets flagged probably. A lot of the laws that we have against assault, that we have against minors, that we have, that we have against incest, that we have against things with animals. Those didn't really exist back then until Christianity took over. And yes, I will admit some of the good things that did come from Christianity were certain laws, but there's also a lot of bad things that came from those laws.
That's Christianity. Very cool.
They helped and didn't help at the same time. I will give props to that.
I just think of that movie that's like, Jesus, man.
Would. But there is so many things that we look at now that we're like, what the hell? And even if you look at learning German is fun. I know how to say Scheiße and a bunch of other phrases that I normally technically don't say. Yes, Cerberus, that is your water bowl. Um, but there's a lot of different things that you read in myths that people nowadays wouldn't agree with. But there's a lot of shit that we do nowadays that back then they'd be like, "What is wrong with you?" Kind of shit, like sewing your ankles. No, okay, like wearing clothing in battle. I'm kidding there too. Um, but
I mean, actually, there is a tactic that helps you to do.
they did it, but very rarely. They would send some of the berserkers in that way because,
Not only that, but they recovered in not animal species,
but some species, it's somebody's species. The thing is also about that. If you stop and think about this, what are you not expecting to run at you in the middle of a battlefield? A naked person with a sword screaming. You're not expecting that shit. You are
but then had
covered in shit.
someone running at you with
Because as soon as they cut, yeah, because as soon as they cut you, that is yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, there was people,
you're super shitty guys.
yeah. I mean, even what Dragon said, that is in some places that is something that still happens. Um, and that is kind of that's kind of how things are seen. Yes, we are spawns of Satan, but that's normal. Um, but it's horrible that that does happen. And back then, that was perfectly normal. And even up until like recently, there are still people who use that to get away with what they do. And in certain countries, that's okay. And that's what's scary. And I hate to say it, as much as I loathe what goes on in my country, um, I feel a little bit safer here than I would in another place. Not much safer, but a little bit safer. Um, because there are places where, yeah, there are places where me just existing and speaking like I am now, I would be shot on sight. Um, there are places where I would be killed just for my sexuality, my hair color,
Yeah, like
um,
if I said
even my
no,
skin.
you shot.
Yeah, even my skin color. I mean, in all reality, no place is ever safe for anyone. You just feel more comfortably safe in the place that you are currently right now. Um, and that is the, I will say this much, that is, yeah, that is the key to uh, American privilege. You feel a little bit safer than other people in the world, even though you're still in the most same fucked up district in the world. Um, because I mean, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph on a fucking pike. There is just so much bullshit that goes on in this country. It's not funny. But politics aside, because politics are a really bad topic. And yes, you're dying of thirst, dog. Um, he's playing with his water dish,
Of course he is.
and he wants
I almost forgot to message Sean. Hold on.
yeah, he wants me to dump my water bottle into his bowl because he likes ice, and he knows that my at my work we have the ice that we have in our ice machines is the ice that you get from Sonic's. So it's like that cold crushy ice. Yeah, that's like his kryptonite. But my water is pineapple kiwi. He's not getting it.
On the complete other side of town. That's cool.
Yeah, I know. But my work's on Mill Plain, so if I wanted to, I could go to Sonic. And it's also called Grubhub. Okay, I'm across this. I'm almost across the street from the fruit stamps place. Okay, that's my work. Hey, look, the sun isn't killing my back door anymore. You can see a tree and my dead plants. Uh, Good job, California. By the way, we don't talk about California. Um, but no, it's just kind of amazing the leaps and bounds we have come in within only like what 20ish years. Because in the 90s, what couldn't we talk about that we talk about today? a lot of things. And we don't ever talk about me having bangs. That never happened. Only my mom has proof of that, and my mom's gone. Yeah, when you have to look at your old school pictures for work. You thought the 80s had interesting hairstyles. So did the 90s. Aw. My dog is sitting here looking at me dying. But yeah, it's. I do think that we're a little bit luckier living when we do, regardless of the shit that's going on in the world. Because with the times that we have now, is I can talk to you, I can talk to Leon, I can talk to Dragon, and all I have to use is a computer. I don't have to sit there and write notes to each and every one of you about, and you guys get in like 2 to 3 weeks. Um, I we have so much stuff today that there's a lot of people who don't understand how to live without it.
Yeah.
And yeah, being allergic to pineapples, I don't like the fruit itself. I have issues eating the fruit, but I love the juice. Yep, because it's acid. But no. But no, everything that we have today, we are fucking lucky for. I will say that much. Fucking plumbing. Plumbing is fantastic. Um, yep. I mean, the ability to me be sitting here again in something that is comfortable. Electricity. Just anything that we have. A lot of people nowadays wouldn't know how to live without it. Eh, exactly. Okay. Well, yeah. Get some rest. I will pick on you later. Okay. Have a good night. Bye. I will say this much. I'm actually happy to be able to talk to people again. I'm gonna try to do this at least once a week. Um, I may pull different people on. I may pull you on via Discord. Or I may just do it in my Discord. So if you want to be a part of that, just go ahead and join the link in the description where you can find it, or you can find the description in my videos. Um, that being said, some of the other fun thing is because I don't mind having different people on, and I know I mispronounce names. I suck at it. So imagine me having to read somebody's fucked up last name on a fucking screen at work. Sir and madam are my favorite freaking pronouns. Um, but I honestly, I have lived in a haunted house. They are fun and they are terrifying. They're terrifyingly fun, and yeah, no, it doesn't really bother me. Enough sage and enough leaving the fuck alone actually keeps the bad things off. Um, but like I was saying, there's a lot of things that we do take for granted, and I kind of want everybody to think about that much. Yes, everybody's like, "Oh, that's not chronologically." It's like, look, dude, your version of the gods are your version of the gods. My version of my version. So, GTFO and go into your own head canon. And the same kind of goes to, yes, technically I can fully admit I can live without technology, but I don't want to because I don't have to. So to me, having a computer and the internet is still a luxury, even though for some, because of school and work, it's something that they need. Having a cell phone to me, I lived without a cell phone for damn near almost 3 years. I only got one out of necessity. Electricity, on the other hand, I'm sorry, I like lights. I also like my fridge and my Instapot. TV, I don't really watch it unless I'm watching a series on Disney Plus. But there is so much that we can do in this world where we disconnect ourselves. Like instead of going to an actual store, we shop online. Instead of talking to people, we Zoom, which right now I kind of have to because half of everyone I know is gone, and I'm technically on quarantine until certain things come back. Um, yeah, superstitious. Yeah, I'm sorry. I still freak out with the Bloody Mary bullshit. I can't do it. I've done it once, and I never went back into that bathroom. Um, yeah, I won't ever do it again. I'm still terrified of mirrors. But the thing is it is coming upon that time of year again where it's going to be fall and spooky, and where we will be a little bit more closer to a bit of our own ancestry. So I kind of hope people take the time to do a little bit of fun homework because I know I'm going to, and that's look into as far back as you can with your family history and see what you find. I mean, yeah, some of it is just talking to a grandparent or talking to a great grandparent or talking to a parent about information or looking or any family member actually. I mean, I'm going to be talking to my uncle about a few things and my dad about others because anytime I talk to him about stories about his mom and dad, and he's just a well of information and it's nice. But it is about the time of the year where everything changes. It goes into a fall crisp season and learning stuff is better and it's fun. Um, Puppies in a pool. One, if you join my Discord server, I need pictures. Um, that's another thing. Everyone is more than welcome to join, post pictures. I may not always talk in there. I may hop in and out. I know I yeah, Hellbound is still in there. My Patreon bot's in there, but I don't think it's working. Um, I have a few. Yeah, Zeph, you're in there. So because you're in there, I demand pictures. Um, but it's I will try to be on more. I will try to talk a little bit more. Soren talks a little bit more in there than I do at the moment. I just have to I just have to push myself to talk a little bit more, and that's part of my depression. So I'm working on that. But like I said, this Sunday, I'm going to be stupid. I'm doing it again. But this time I'll do it live because, like I said, right now I'm trying to figure out why my camera isn't working. It's working now, but when I go to the camera app, it's blacking out my screen, and I have to figure that one out. But with all that being said, I'm actually going to let you guys go because I do need to do a few things. So, like cook dinner, and I do love I probably yeah the artwork smile. That is where animal pictures go. Because fluffiness. Um, as you all hear my dog in the background, but I do, oh, puppy, but I do need to go cook. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank my, I like to say, I thank Jim for joining in and talking. I have missed him. Even if his voice was really light on your guys' end, it was actually nice to talk to him again because I haven't in a long time. It was nice to see you here, my little dragon. It was also nice to see you here too, Leon. And to Angel, thank you for dropping by as well. I know it just felt like a very odd chat, but it went from like an update to pretty much fuck it, let's just talk. Because I miss talking to y'all. And as you can hear, he needs to go for his walk. So I love you all. Have a good night. Blessed be. And try to stay out of trouble because we're already a little chaotic.